We can now genetically edit out heart disease. This safety trial just finished, and it proved we can take people who have a 10 to 20 times elevated risk of heart disease and via a one-time IV infusion, introduce a gene edit that will permanently reduce their LDL cholesterol and actually bring their risk of heart disease below that of the general population. This is miraculous, and it's confirmation that we're now entering the gene editing era at large, and there's a couple things you need to know. One, this edit actually happens locally inside of the liver, so it can't be passed on to children. But because it's a gene edit, it's too really important that we know the long-term safety impacts, because unlike other medicines, you can't just discontinue it now that it's permanently inside your body. Thankfully, the way that we can do this is really cool. We have these genetic databases, and so we can look at people that have a very lucky gene variant and see that they don't suffer all these side effects from it in other areas of their life, and then take the people who have the unlucky gene variant and give them the lucky one. And we already have the safety data because we know how these people's entire lives progress. And so by taking the people with the very unlucky gene and giving them the lucky gene, we just dramatically reduce their risk of dying from heart disease. And okay, one last thing. Since the edit happens locally inside the liver without needing external processing, it's also really likely that this is going to be cheap and widely available. And that's fucking awesome because heart disease is a risk that builds with the integral of LDL particles over time. And so the younger that you get treated, the less likely you are to have a heart attack later in life. And that means that by my back of the envelope math, which is probably wrong, if we treated every American adult with this, we would see something like 1 to 3 million years of life saved per year. Follow for more cutting edge science like this.